Hi everyone, Ali Schuyler here, and today for my personal growth at the speed of life Into You View series. That's a mouthful, I know, but it's cool. I am speaking with Lisa Brick, and my theme this week is faith. We're talking about faith. I've written a couple posts the last couple days, and my shiftitude for faith was find all in the heart. So today, Lisa's just going to be sharing some of her revelations about how she shifts from sucky to soulful, from doubt to faith, and what the word faith means for her, and how she uses it in her own life. Okay, Lisa, take it away.
I read your blog and I appreciated it. And the first thing that came up to my mind was an experience I had about 5 years ago when I was hiking in the lake country in England. And we had gotten lost, not that unusual, and we were going from one valley to another. And on our way, I found that we had gotten onto what was probably a goat path, and it was getting narrower and narrower. We're coming down a mountain, and the path is now about a foot wide with a pretty sheer mountain on the right and a drop of about 250 vertical feet on my left. And if I turned around, I would have to go back about 12 miles. And if I continued to go straight, I was feeling completely paralyzed with fear because I was focusing on the drop and what could happen with the drop. And as I was feeling this panic welling up inside me, a little voice said, "Wait a second. If you were on a flat surface and you had a foot of land to walk on, would you be concerned?" And I realized, no, I wouldn't be concerned. So the reality is that I have a foot of land to walk on. So as long as I focus on staying in balance right then and there in that foot of land that I have to focus on, it doesn't matter that there is a 250 vertical drop there.
Oh, you're better than me. I'd be freaking out, totally.
Well, it was my well-being. My life was dependent on me staying in balance, being in the moment, not in my fear of what could happen in the future if I lost my balance.
So you shifted from fear to faith.
I shifted definitely from fear to being very present in the moment, seeing what is the opportunity in front of me. And if I stop focusing on the drop, what am I focusing on that'll ensure, or what can I focus on that'll ensure to the best of my ability that I can get off this effing mountain safely and get down to that pub where I was really looking for a beer.
So what was how did your shift happen? Was it the voice that said to you, wait a minute, if you were just walking on level land? Where did the faith come in? Did you go into your heart? Did you go into your head? Where was it that faith spoke to you from?
I would say it was a combination of head and heart. I was using my logic as well as my desire to remain whole and get down to my beer.
So what was your faith at that point? Your faith was where you shifted your focus, that you put your focus on what you wanted. That's where your faith compelled you to, that's where your faith stepped in to help you focus on what you needed to do to get where you needed to get to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would say absolutely. My faith allowed me to shift from what I didn't want to let's see the opportunity in front of me and where do I want to be.
So that's great. So faith helped you shift from what you didn't want to focusing on what you did want.
Right.
That was what the faith did. It was like an intermediary bridge that took you from one place to the next. All right, great.
And rather than finding all in my heart, I found all in all. I found all on the path. I found all on the mountain because I realized if I did get uncomfortable, I could lean on the right side because I had another sort of sheer wall on my right. And I could find my faith in all of the resources available to me: mind, body, earth, spirit, feet. I guess that's part of body.
So you felt all in the all.
I felt all in the all.
So we need to respell the word faith to FAITA, F-A-I-T-A.
Or we can look up another acronym for H. How about find all in the here and now?
Yeah, but then we need another A and an N, so then it would be faithin. So we still have to change the word. Faithin. Find all in the here and now would be another A and an N. But that's a conversation for another day. Changing words in the dictionary.
Okay.
Well, thank you for sharing. And just give me one last thought. What would you, for you, what's the definition of faith for you?
Faith is really, for me, it's staying in the here and now, focusing on what's possible in the circumstances that are right with me in the present, and what am I committed to? What are my values? Where do I want to be?
Thank you.
For me, that's faith.
Cool. Well, thanks, Lisa. And if you're interested in finding Lisa, you can go to www.powerandpurposecoaching.com. She's a life coach extraordinaire. That's the way I find her in my experiences with her. And I hope you'll check her out and come back and check out the blog tomorrow as I talk about, I have a conversation with God about faith. It should be very interesting. I think I might put a request in to change the spelling of the word. So thank you, and Allie Schuyler signing out. Take care.